Dex save.
Oh, here it comes. I'll use the session inspiration.
Okay, good.
Oh, unless it's mad. No, it only works on wisdom and hints. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so dexterity.
Yes. Do you have anything else?
No, that's it.
15 is a fail. Prissa, the stalk looks up towards you, and you suffer 55 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Is that enough to take you down?
Thank God, no.
Okay, you suffer that damage,
That's
though.
great.
It's great, yeah.
Okay. Whew, okay. Good. Alright. Despite what some people may think, I don't want to just kill my players and characters. Alrighty. Conoroth, your turn. You're looking over at this large, infinite expanse and creature looming down with the red skin just leaning forward.
Wisdom save to attack him.
What I offer in return for him helping me
to give you the power
to stop this guy.
Yeah.
3 favors to be redeemed at any time.
Deal. And on your forearm, you feel this harsh burn into your skin as you see a new symbol appear on you.
Did you just make a deal with Asmodeus?
No, it probably wasn't Asmodeus. It's probably someone far worse.
Sir Uric.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's definitely not Asmodeus, it's Asmodeus. Come on.
Asmodeus. Asmodeus. Wait,
I love it how it was said it was probably someone far worse. Sir Uric.
That was unintentional, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it probably is.
I can still use magic now, right? Or does it?
Yeah, you can still use magic. You're fine.
All right. Yeah.
It's focused on Dorzen, and Prissa just screamed out in pain.
His eyes turned off because he used his eye stalk on me.
Oh yeah, his eyes are completely off. But anyways, he's not looking at you anyway, so you can do whatever.
Let's see here.
Okay, all right.
I'll
Let me get that together.
Okay. I'm going to release concentration on banishment and cast calm emotions instead.
You cast Calm Emotions at what level?
Let's see. No, 3rd level.
3rd level? Okay. Everybody calm the hell down. Give us charisma saving throw, Sir Uric.
So that's basically everyone in this room.
And he dropped banishment, so I'm back in the room.
Yep.
I do have advantage on this one, though, just naturally.
Does that count as a charm?
This is a charm effect, yes.
I fail.
I fail.
Cool. All of your emotions are calmed down, the adrenaline subsides considerably, and Sir Uric, you're no longer charmed by the creature.
Was that I didn't see you guys' fails. Was that with advantage?
With advantage, everybody so far has failed.
Oh,
Okay.
I did not roll advantage, my bad.
We see... Yeah, you roll again.
Doesn't matter. Never mind.
You hear a calmly on top of this beholder. I'm in a lot of pain, but it's alright.
I'm going to take care of that, but what's this? What's going on here? Because now I'm hostile against this thing.
Yeah.
And everyone else is not.
Well, I mean, they're still hostile. They're just not
yeah,
like
you're
adrenaline stricken. Now they're like, oh, you have to die.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Pressa. I'm so sorry. I'll get on you in a sec. 6 seconds to be exact. And yeah, I can't cast Healing Word now, right? So do I have any?
And that's the verbiage of the exact deal.
Yep.
You just did a Percy.
I
3
did do a
favors
first.
to be redeemed at any time.
Anytime.
And you didn't
Yep.
put a limit on those favors.
Nope.
Yeah. But anyway, Sir Yurik, that was your action for Counter Charm. Bonus action?
No, I don't really have any bonus actions, so I'm just gonna. Can I use athletics to try and grab one of the eye stalks?
That would be
I'm
an
still
action.
restrained.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's also still an action, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still restrained. Too,
Jimmy!
So, yeah.
Was Canaros wisdom? I thought he was smart.
Wisdom?
Alright. Ouch
It's 12.
is going to take his flamethrower and just burn the shit out of the base of this ice stock. So that is dex save for him.
Alright, dex save, beholder. 14? Fails.
Yep, fails.
Okay. So 17, which is 18, 9, and 9.
And do I feel like the fire damage Jera, or is it more attuned to like just these magical wounds?
Your mind feels like now it's on fire from the fire damage,
Got
but
it.
it is psychic damage that you are suffering.
There we go. Yep. Alright.
That's why I just say damage.
He's going to like snap his eyes shut, endure the pain for a little bit longer, and fire another bolt of overheated madness. Let me check one thing real quick. Okay, and he is going to use just link, dang you. Alright, he's using his clockwork amulet on this. So his eyes are closed. He clutches his small stopwatch in the other hand, and he just fires the bolt without looking, and it's an automatic 10 plus 9, so a 19.
Automatic, there's no save, there's no to hit, it's just...
It is a clockwork amulet. It turns my roll into a 10.
Oh! Yeah, that hits.
Yep. That's useful.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
a one-time use.
Yeah. Make more.
Yep. I could.
Yeah.
Maybe you could be rich if you stole
So
those.
that is going to be 16, just 16. Ignore the 8. So 8 and 8.
8 and 8, yep. And at that point, the creature is now officially hurt.
Officially.
All done?
Jimmy cries in pain a little more. That was my bonus. I can't do anything with movement. I'm done.
All right. Layer action. Now that Sir Yurik is no longer his, well, captive, Ace, you notice that glyph on the ground disappears and will reappear right here. It closes its eye and opens it back up.
Damn it.
Konaroth, Sir Yurik, Prissa and Dorzin. Actually, no, Prissa and Dorzin, you two are fine. Konaroth and Sir Yurik. I need the two of you to give me wisdom saving throws. Alright, Sir Yurik, you managed to stave it off. As you look at this glyph on the ground, the two of you, for the first time, hear this separate voice from this entity. And it begins calling to you. Bow before Hastar. Sir Yurik, you look at the symbol and said, shut the fuck up. Konaroth, however, you collapse down prone in front of it. Dorzin, your turn.
Is Prissa close enough that I can like touch her? She's on the top of the...
Yeah.
Uh,
She is.
4 words, if I may, Jero. Ouch! Destroy the symbol.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that chance. I'm gonna reach up to Prissa and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Cast Cure Wounds on her.
Hey, you touched that bloody spot where the skin on her back used to be.
11.
You heal for 11. Okay. Bonus action.
Bonus action, Second Wind.
Alrighty, take a deep breath, healing yourself up for 12. Now, it is the Eye Stalk's turn. After Jimmy used his 4 words to say that, the Eye Stalk is going to rotate around. Conoroth, you are still bowing before the symbol, though Ouch immediately deactivates. Just crumples to the ground. For its action... Yeah, Prissa, you're threatening it pretty bad. It has to attempt to eye stalk people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the room. So, for clarity, I'm going to start at the top. Jimmy, Conoroth, Sir Uric, Prissa, Dorzen. In that order.
Ouch. No ouch?
It can't target Ouch right now. Ouch is not a problem.
That Ouch is immune to conditions.
Well, there are certain things that aren't just conditions on this.
Okay.
Like what just happened to Prissa. So 3. That is... Uric. Sir Uric. And Prissa. I'm gonna roll my d10s in here. Sir Uric, I have to re-roll that one.
What? No, why?
Because 4/4 can't double target. You have to re-roll it.
Oh.
Yeah. So Sir Uric, first thing you have to do is give me a dex save.
And I'm restrained, so yeah. That's
Disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, and my magic stuff doesn't work now, right? Or...
Yeah. It's turned its gaze in this direction. Actually, wait.
The eyes are off. They never turned it back on.
No, it did at this turn.
Oh, it did?
At the start of its turn, it has to turn it back on. But because it's looking at you in this direction, this effect will not affect you at all, so you're fine. So yeah, you're fine on both accounts. Prissa, you're the only one that's getting targeted by this.
Yeah.
Con save, Prissa. Jesus. You are rolling very well. You feel your body kind of become static as one of the stalks like touches against you, but you manage to stave it off through your body. Have you failed a save yet, Prissa?
That deck save with the disintegrate.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
And the calm emotions.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Did
while
the
this is
beholder
happening
roll a
too-
save on that, by the way?
On the calm emotions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Was that charisma?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, yeah, Prissa, after getting targeted by one of the eye rays, is gonna go, "This is a terrifying situation, but I'm okay."
Ace, your turn.
All right, I hope this works. I haven't really done this before. I'm going to move within 60 feet of Prissa. And he's gazing toward Prissa, so
Yeah, all magic is off in this area.
Okay, so I'm going to move it within 60 feet of her and cast Polymorph on Prissa.
Already within 60.
You try casting that.
Or I attempt to
Yeah.
cast Polymorph. Oh, but it's going to be right on her because he's gazing at her.
No, he's not gazing at her. He's gazing in your direction, so you can't cast magic that goes off.
Oh, I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
Everything north of him, no magic.
Yeah.
No,
When you're
okay.
behind
I was thinking she was behind. it,
If
so-
you are to the behind of the creature, then you can use magic. But
Or if you're
All
behind
right.
him.
Well, screw it. I'm still.
or if
thinking
you're
about-
behind a wall or something.
Quick question: since you say no magic and everything north, that symbol is that still going on?
Its gaze does not touch the floor. It's aiming up.
That's fair.
Just like its gaze is not touching Konaroth.
Okay. So in that, since I misunderstood that, can I grab the? Wasn't there a blanket or a cloak or something that was
Yeah.
over the original?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab that and move toward the other one to try to.
Okay. You have 30
maybe
feet of
run and
movement.
Slide? Can I run and slide with it?
I mean, yes. It'll be a dramatic slide across the hood of a Camaro, but yeah.
I mean, he is a bard.
Yeah,
Drama
absolutely.
is his
You
thing.
just slide across the ground. You only get 30 feet out of it, but you just slide across the ground. So yeah, 30 feet up. Put you right there.
Okay.
Ouch is.
Yeah, I'm not sure how big Ouch really is.
Ouch is a medium-sized creature.
He's tiny.
Okay.
What?
He's tiny?
Yes.
How do you ride him?
I don't. He's like, dude.
Yeah,
It's
my
the backpack thing.
I think I created my own fantasy. Okay.
You did. Can I
Alrighty.
stand on him like a stool? Yes. Can I ride him? No.
Alright, Ace. That's 30 feet of movement. Free action to pick up the robes. You have an action
Mhm.
still and a bonus.
I'm
You
gonna,
could dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dash and cover the.
Alright, so you dash over towards the symbol.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you need an action to cover the whole symbol with something, so you kind of just start draping it over top.
That's fine.
Okay. Prissa, your turn.
Okay. Yeah. So the magic, the anti-magic eye is still north, correct?
Yep, you are not affected because you're on top of it.
I'm in pain, but I am calm.
Yes.
Okay then.
Ow.
Yeah, pretty much. So calmly, and since I am not in its sight, Prissa is going to.
There's a horseman you can jump off on.
Yes, but I am at a good position right here. I'm conflicted. I think. Can I? No, that wouldn't work. Yeah, no. Fuck it. I'm going to. Prissa is going to calmly cast polymorph on herself.
Okay. 1 and 2.
A giant ape like the ones in the jungle.
Giant ape.
Oh boy.
And I would like to. That's my action, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Does
So I
Big
can't-
Beholder go down?
The beholder is very, very, very strong.
Well, while I'm doing this though, because I'm on top of it, can I make sure I try to keep it not looking at me? Like, kind of like.
You can, as your action, you. Oh wait, that's how big they are.
Yeah.
So Beholder go down.
Yeah, beholder is now just crushed underfoot by this mammoth, this gigantic ape.
Ooh, ah.
Where's his
It's
eye
facing
looking
to the
right?
ground.
Yeah.
All the eyes are off.
Well, you kind of drop it where it's positioned, so its eye is still forward. You would have to actually grapple it to force it to look at the ground. Next
Okay,
turn is
but
your
it-
action.
Would it be safe to say that it would need its action or something to try to maneuver
No, because it's not grappled yet. You just polymorphed and now you're there.
on top of it?
Yes.
Okay.
You did a
that's-
very good thing for it. For your allies, at least. Actually, yeah, now the symbol is going to be in its gaze, so Konaroth, You don't feel compelled to lie there.
I guess that'll be my turn then, because I
Alright.
can't bonus action do anything as a giant ape.
Yeah. Conaroth, the creature's like leaning against the ground now.
Would you require me to make a wisdom saving throw, or does calm emotions cancel the bloodlust out?
Calm emotions would cancel the bloodlust. It's literally bloodlust. That's an emotion.
Okay. Like regen at the start for 3.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. Bonus action. Amplified blood curse of bloated agony.
Okay, roll that. On strength and dex ability checks, and it takes necrotic damage if it makes melee or ranged attacks against people.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And I take a d8 of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to use my action to try to force it to look at the ground. I already have advantage because I am Lycan.
That is correct. All right, opposed athletics with this
And-
creature.
And it has disadvantage.
Yeah, that is an ability check. Athletics, so... Yeah.
Ow.
Well, it rolled a natural 20. And then it did not. So you you grab onto the side and like shove its face towards the ground as best as you can.
All right. So that was my action to pin it there. It's cursed. Bonus action's already done. Yeah.
Sir Yurik,
Yep.
magic is back on because its eye is at the ground.
Yep. And I see everyone is quite hurt, so I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 6th level,
Alrighty, go for it.
Thank Christ.
targeting everyone but the Beholder.
Damn it, no longer friends.
23 hit points back then.
23 to each of you.
I'm at 69 HP.
Prissa, I already gave you the sheet to the giant ape.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, look in the journals. It's at the very top.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's your action. Bonus action, anything?
No, I'm still restrained and stuff. So.
Alright, Jimmy. You did heal, right?
Doesn't hurt as much. Ouch is going to position himself over the glyph or whatever good that would do. Probably not. But he doesn't really understand the command since he is a stupid homunculus, so he's just kind of moving on it, moving his feet around. Forget it, just fire! And he's going to do a fire spray. Again.
Alright.
20, DC 17, and I imagine with Krissa right on top of him, she's gonna get hit too. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way. So yeah, Prissa dex save as the giant ape.
And Beholder's disadvantage.
And Beholder... No, it's only on ability checks. It didn't say saving throws.
Oh yeah, ability checks.
Yeah.
Hey, good job, Krissa.
It is successful. So half damage.
So I take 5, it takes 5.
That is correct. Prissa, I have to move you again.
And Prissa, you take 10.
Yep.
Guys, I still can't. I'm still restrained, right? This thing hasn't let go. It's
Yeah, no, the walls haven't shifted.
Fucking God. Alright, I'll fire again. Flaming bolt. Alright, sorry, Prissa. 15. Does that?
Misses.
Alright.
Alrighty, that's your turn. For the layer, all of you hear in your minds, You all enter my home. Leave now. And I need each of you that is inside of this room next to a wall to give me dex saves or get restrained.
What if you're already restrained?
Then you're already restrained.
What if you're a giant ape? Would that still be dex or could it be strength?
No, it's dex. The doors open and tendrils just whip and whirl and caress around you.
17 again?
We're going off of the layers. Okay, so Conoroth fail. Ace, you are not next to a wall, so you didn't have to roll in the first place. Dorzin fails. Prissa fails. Jimmy fails.
There's some big tentacles to hold down that ape.
Yeah, they whip and grab and just pull you and hold you against the walls now. Kind of moving you off of the creature. Technically, Conoroth, you are still grappling the creature to keep it, like, pinned facing down, but now you're both restrained instead.
Hey, that's good.
Sure. Dorzin, you are now restrained. Also, something else we have to keep in mind for the future, Jimmy, your attacks are at disadvantage while restrained.
Yeah, I did remember that and re-rolled for one of them. So yeah. I
you
am
missed
going to hold on. I am going to roll. Oh wait, no, it won't matter. We're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my turn to try to break out.
All right, use an athletics. 26. You break away free from all of the tentacles.
I'm gonna move like in front of the beholder, away from the wall.
Do you think you can fit through the beholder, the giant ape?
Not the giant ape.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're stuck over here. There's a wall of fuck those things. Sorry. You can go in the water though. You can hover on it.
You mean stand on the water?
Yeah. You hover on it.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
No, I know it's in there. I know it's in there.
Babies. Do you?
You told me.
Yeah, but you don't know what they are. They're cute. They look like little beldams.
That does sound pretty cute.
Pretty adorable.
Your mind flayer tadpoles.
And that is our
It would be an
segue
action
into
to actually look at the water,
BG3.
so I'm fine.
So are you going to do anything else? Bonus action?
I mean, if I could look at the water, I would, but I
Oh,
can't.
no. Your passive told you a little bit, but you have to spend an action to investigate.
Yeah, no, I'm fine, right?
Now it is the Eye Stalker's turn. Since now the giant ape and Conoroth are both restrained, the creature can now move its head at least upwards enough that its 3 bolts, or its 3 tentacles, start reaching around, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures that are alive right now. Reroll 8, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Conoroth, first one on you. 3. Ouch. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dorzin. So Conoroth, ouch, Dorzin. Conoroth, I need a con save. Ouch. Doesn't matter. Dorzin, I need a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Conoroth, you are successful.
I fail.
Yes, you did. And Dorzin, you suffer 55 points of necrotic damage.
Good thing I have health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't feel bad hitting you with that. I feel bad hitting the wizard with that. And that's its turn. God damn, Ouch is so OP in this fight. Ace.
What can he really do?
He's soaking up tentacles.
So,
Fear me, Tilt. Just... Yeah.
Do
Alrighty.
I have the symbol covered? Or is it
You can
being
use your
squished?
action to cover it fully if you would like.
Yeah.
Actually, that's an important thing. It's not looking at the symbol, so the symbol's on. Since now it's being forced to look downwards at the ground. So,
Didn't
your
Ouch
turn.
get parked on top of it?
Ouch is small, though. He's not medium. He can't cover it. So, Ace, at the start of your turn, I require a wisdom save.
I have a big shield of monkey to block that for me.
If the monkey deliberately blocks it.
Wisdom.
Yes, sir. Are you going to keep that?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
That is a failure. You fall down prone in front of it as you hear the whispers. You bow before Hesta.
I
Prissa,
don't know who Hasta is, but he needs to shut up.
Yes.
your turn.
All right. So I'm just grappled by restrained by these tentacles, correct?
You are restrained by the tentacles, so all of your attacks are at disadvantage and everything like that.
Okay. I have reach as a giant ape.
Yes,
Can
you do.
I would like to use one of my. Since I'm a giant, I have multi-attack. Use one of my attacks to grapple the beholder thing.
Go for it. Opposed athletics, both of you at disadvantage. You win. It is
and
grappled.
then I would like to.
Yeah, let me move like halfway in, you know.
Grapple twice.
When I
Nice.
grapple something, I can move it where I'd like it to be moved, right?
Yes, but you have no movement to move it.
I mean, can I?
Restrained.
You're restrained. You can't move. Your position doesn't move. It's not like you're holding it like a basketball and rotating it. You're hugging and forcing it in directions, but you can't move your own directions.
Well, then in that case, mechanically, I would like to punch it, but flavor-wise, since I've got it grappled like a large football, something, can I slam it against the wall that's restraining me?
Sure. $16 or 10 does not hit.
I use
I
my
think-
reaction.
Reroll. One more fist. 19 hits. How much damage is it? Just take the average.
3d10.
It tells you the average. What's the average? 22.
22.
Yeah. For things like this and NPCs, just to expedite things along, it's average. So 22 points of damage. Oof! 11 to it, 11 to Jimmy.
They're really good, Prissa.
All done?
Yeah, that'll.
I believe you only have 2 attacks as an ape, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I can do something to try to get unrestrained.
Unfortunately not. It is an action to try to break it, the restraint. Conaroth, your turn. You are currently restrained, and the beholder is being grappled by the ape. This way.
Would I have advantage and then disadvantage of normal attack?
Do you have reach?
I think it's normal reach.
10 feet?
No. The normal attack is 5.
Yeah, then you can't reach it. The ape is currently like holding it against itself against the wall.
Because I was also grappling it, I remember.
Yeah, the ape is now grappling it a lot better.
Dang it. Bonus action Misty Step.
Bink! Oh, wait,
Now
no. If the ape is grappling it, then that means it's looking at you.
Because I faced it to the ground and then the ape grabbed it. So it might
Yes,
slow
but
it
like
down.
when the ape is restrained, the ape doesn't have enough body contortion to keep it pinned to the ground looking downwards. It's just grappling and holding it. So it's either A, it allows it to look at Prissa, which then drops polymorph, or it's facing you where all of you don't have magic.
I'll accept either way for it.
Then little Prissa is now grappling the beholder.
No, it's probably us that don't have magic.
Well, it's Prissa's decision, so Prissa, you decide. Do you lose ape form and it grapple, or do you keep it focused at your allies?
Well, shoot. Like, I did slam... Because I've only got a 7 intelligence right now as a giant ape.
Yes.
So I'm as smart as Grog. So I think...
It's Prissa's decision, nobody say anything. Which direction?
Um,
You or them? Remember, you are grappling it.
Yeah, I know, but I'd say I'd probably I slammed it closest to the nearest wall, so left hand,
Yeah.
probably against that corner there. So
So if you slammed it there, which direction is it going to be looking after you slammed it?
it'd probably be looking at Dorzen and Canara. Well, I don't know how big the cone is, but it'd be looking
Everything in front of it.
towards this way.
Then that's Konaroth, Prissa, Dorzen. Or
No,
not Prissa, not Prissa. I'm keeping you there so you can actually see the map fully. Here, no, keep yourself there so you can see the whole map.
Well, no,
I know
was
you're
almost-
not in the range. You are the 8 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Konaroth and Dorzen inside of the visual prowess right now.
But yeah, that's where I'd be facing.
Do you remember to heal up, by the way, Brissa?
Oh no, I'm using Giant Ape health right now.
Yeah, so you don't heal. The 8 would have healed. The ape is at full.
All right.
No, I healed her before she turned into it, didn't you?
No.
No, I didn't. No, sorry.
No, that was all Dorzen.
All right, so Konaroth, it's gazing at you.
I want to try and break out of the restraint.
All right, go ahead. Remember, you're no longer stupid strong.
Yep.
You're just
I know.
at advantage. Because, yeah.
Athletics.
Yeah. 26, your action is successful. You break the restraints.
All right. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, because slippers are on, up the wall and jump down on top of it. So now there's also a giant ape on top of the beholder that's being grappled by the on top of the beholder that's being grappled by the giant ape.
Okay.
And,
So you just move yourself on top of it.
yeah, and I am going to bonus action. Yep, bonus action Curse of the Muddle Mind at Amplify. So I take a D8, so 2 damage.
Okay.
So it now has disadvantage on Constitution till the end of my next turn.
Con saves it makes to maintain concentration. Okay.
Because I imagine it's concentrated at least on one thing.
Okay.
And so yeah, it's cursed with that and the strength and dex. Alright.
This one says... Yeah. So it has like 3 curses on it at this point. Sir Yurik, your turn. You are not in the gaze. But you are restrained, I believe.
Alright. Yeah, I'm still restrained. So I'm going to just let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Go for it. Dex save. It doesn't have disadvantage on dex saves right now, does it? No.
Grapple.
No, that doesn't affect dex saves. It just has 0 movement. Grapple is really weak in 5e. However, that's going to be a failure. So 12 points of radiant damage. 6 to it, 6 to Jimmy.
Oh shit! Sorry, Jimmy.
And I'll move Ouch a little bit. We know where he is, just so you can see the hit points. Okay?
Well, I don't see his hit points.
Well, that's because you're not looking in the right direction.
There's a lot of things overlapping right now.
Oh, there it is. That's why.
All done?
Yep.
All right, Jimmy, it's now your turn.
Kill it! Just kill it! And Ouch is going to spray it again with fire. Canneroth jumped on top, so I guess he's getting sprayed too now.
You can choose to either hit the ape or Konaroth. It's your call.
Alright, the ape's getting hit.
Okay. And that's a dex save. That is a 15. Fail. Also a fail. Have the ape roll a con save for concentration on the spell. Prissa, you are now normal form. Jimmy, you suffer 3 points of fire damage.
I did.
Let's just move you over to here.
Quick question: is there like that brief period of time because the tentacles were holding a big ape, and all of a sudden, small gnome?
Yeah, you're no longer restrained.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Okay, and
But you are kind of like bear hugging the back of it. You're not really doing anything, but you are hugging it.
I'm going to load up another bolt, a wrench, and fire it off. So there we go. At disadvantage, well, 14 misses anyway.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Hell base! That's it.
Alrighty. Now it is the layer again. Since Prissa is now freed from the tendrils. No. The other thing's covered as well. Yeah, nothing then. Alright. Dorzin, your turn.
Okay. George is gonna get Jimmy out of these stupid tentacles already.
Alrighty. As soon as you get out of the gaze, you start hovering again.
As he runs up to him, Jimmy's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm scared what'll happen if you go unconscious.
I
Right now.
have one word left. No!
Dorzin, do you care?
No, I'm getting him out of the
Alright,
tentacles.
roll your athletics.
Natural 20. 28.
You reach in, grab Jimmy, and just yank him out of the tentacles.
Can I just put him like right over here, away from the wall?
You can put him right there.
That's fine.
It's up to him if he moves any further. But that was your action. Anything else, Dorzin?
Bonus action healing word to Prissa.
Okay.
Because she is still down by a lot.
Yep.
You get 7 HP.
Thank you.
And
All right, that's your turn.
I think that was all my movement.
All right.
If not, I'd love to move over here out of the wall.
It's going to rotate this direction. And it is going to fly backwards or glide backwards 20 feet with the two of you on top of it, but now its eyes are fixated up towards you two.
Okay.
Turning off magic from the two of you.
So it's looking straight up in the air.
Yeah,
Does
it's
its hood fall down?
rotated itself around.
Does its hood fall down?
No. It's not that stupid. But anyways, now it is going to use 3 of these, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the room. Reroll 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sir Yurik, you're targeted number 1. 1, 2, 3. Ace, target number 2. Jimmy, target number 3.
Oh, does it take necrotic damage? Because are these technically ranged attacks?
No. It's not an attack, it's a saving throw.
Technicat rules.
This thing hasn't made one attack roll.
No, that's a lie. It bit. It bit.
Oh, you're right. You're
One time its mouth open.
Who was number 1 again? Sir Yurik?
I am.
Wisdom save.
Okay.
He meant in his who got hit first.
Roll that. Have to roll that. Alrighty, 10. Who was number 2?
Sir Yurik, re-roll that wisdom save.
Woohoo!
That's a success.
Two, it was
Okay.
Yurik, Ace, Jimmy.
Yurik. So Ace. That is a dex save. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Jimmy. Dex save. No longer restrained, so normal.
Yep.
Oh.
Alrighty. Jimmy, you are now under the effects of slow.
Is the beholder as well?
No.
Oh.
No, it doesn't transfer harmful effects, or else Jimmy would be cursed with a lot of shit right now. So, no. Ace, it is now your turn.
Well,
All right.
You have a blanket.
Yeah. So what's the status of trying to?
It is an
Cover it.
action to completely cover it, since you have to like go down and like move it around.
All right. I will use that action,
Okay. It is completely covered now.
and then who appears worse, health-wise, Jimmy or Prissa?
Don't say numbers, people, because I know you're tempted. Prissa is a little less than half. Jimmy is around 1/3.
Okay. And he's getting some. So I'm gonna toss as a bonus action healing word
At
on Jimmy,
okay.
and look at my sheet so I can see. I'll do it as a second level.
Go for it. And that'll be the end of your turn.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Prissa, no magic as you're on top of the beholder. Its head tilted back, looking at you and Konaroth.
Quick question though, the hood, is the edge near? Like, how is it?
The hood
oriented?
ends right before the eye.
Right before the eye?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that it's looking right at me. Prissa is going to go to the edge of the hood
Mhm.
and crawl underneath it.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Oh, that'd be athletics?
Yeah. You're physically removing something that it's holding on to.
I'm not trying to so much remove it right now
It
as
is
much as getting
holding it down with its something.
Okay.
It's
okay.
athletics. It's athletics.
Dang it.
With its something.
Dang it.
Well, let me roll for it.
It's an ability
It's
check.
Disadvantage.
Strength? Yeah.
Yeah. 13 minus 4. Sorry.
Oh, so close.
So close.
So I'm assuming that was my action.
Yes.
Was that? Oh man, was I even able to get like a little peek underneath?
No, unfortunately not. You're
Well,
trying to pull, and it's like it's being held on somehow.
Yeah, I guess that's all Prissa
All right,
can do.
Konaroth, your turn.
Can I move so I'm just out of its view, like adjust myself position?
You can jump to the floor.
Sure.
Alrighty.
And can I attempt to, on my attack, can I target one of the eye stalks to try and rip it off?
You can certainly try. It's going to raise the AC of the stock considerably.
Sure. I got
Alright.
3 attacks.
Go for it.
And am I? Oh, let me move to flank with Yurik.
Sure.
I want to rip off an eye stalk.
Sure.
Uh,
Dirty 20 is not going to hit.
All right. Second strike.
That hits. That hits.
I should hope so.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll damage.
17 and flame.
19 points.
And it doesn't take psychic damage.
It's harmed, but it's not going to. It's not going to be enough to actually rip it off. So wait, it's 19 halved, so 10, and Jimmy 10.
I get bonus action. One more strike.
Go for it. 26 hits.
Jero, is the slow effect on me being affected at all?
This is not concentrating on a spell. It is a spell-like effect. Yeah.
So 7 halved. So
7 to both of you. Yep.
And Jimmy, you added the 9 from earlier, right? That I gave you.
Okay.
Yep, 9 and then 7.
So that's 17 points of damage. I mean, the one stock is looking hurt, but it's not gone yet.
want
Just
me
so
to-
we don't run into the headache of it, roll a d10 so we know which stock is being targeted.
Yeah. 9.
9. Oh, the stock that it hasn't used yet.
Ooh.
Cool.
lovely.
I wonder which one that is.
Well, if you pull
I'm
it
gonna
up, you might
say
be able to use it as a
teleport.
wand to find out.
All done, Conora? Sir Yurik.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like people are still a bit wounded, so I'm going to cast Mass Curing Wounds again.
All right, go for it.
15.
Okay.
Back, everyone.
Are you targeting everybody, including the beholder?
Everybody, but not including the beholder.
Damn. Okay, everyone heals 15.
Sweet, 82.
It would have been really a pain if he was still under friendship.
Yeah.
Guys, stop! By the way, because we're not getting a break this session, you guys can walk away when it's like right after your turn to use the bathroom or something like that. Definitely do that. Because this fight's going the whole session.
This fight's the episode.
Yeah.
This fight is
Jimmy!
our level up.
Yurik, you didn't have anything else, right? You're good.
No, I'm restrained.
He's restrained, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
enjoy.
Jimmy.
Okay, well, I'm slowed, so action or bonus action. I'll take a bonus action to have Ouch continue spraying flame at the bottom of this beholder.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough. Dex save. Hey, it failed. For 8. So 4 to it, 4 to you.
Yep, and I believe I can do my movements. I just can't. Speed is half. So
Okay.
it's,
It will now use its legendary action.
sure.
Prissa. It is going to target you.
Of
However,
course.
let's find out which one of the d10s it is going to... You know what? I'll roll it here. Because I feel like I'm rolling 10 a lot. Yeah, Sir
I
Yurik?
just wanna, because I have that warding flare. It says that it's used when someone makes an attack, but I'm not sure if this counts like
It does
an
not.
attack.
It is not an attack, yeah. The stock
Right.
aims, and it just shoots. It's not an actual attack, it's a saving throw based thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see if I could maybe,
Wisdom save,
roll off
Prissa.
this.
14.
So, no, I accidentally clicked the charisma the first time.
Oh, 20.
Oh.
You're fine. Layer.
So, Jero, I thought you were just interrupting in the middle. I'm gonna move up with Jimmy.
Oh, I thought you said that already. You said you were moving.
No.
Okay, yeah, move up. It's no problem.
15 feet of movement. So
Okay.
5, 10, 15. I'm rushing up on this thing. Rushing in slow motion. and that's it.
Alrighty. Now it is the layers action. Okay. Yeah, nothing happens on the layer. Okay. Dorzen!
Okay. Yep, I can do that. Up right in front of Sky. Where's the cone currently facing?
Up.
So I get my stuff back.
Yeah.
Please Gallagher this.
Bonus action, Fighting Spirit.
Yep.
10 gets for hit points and advantage on my attacks. Alright, and I'm gonna swing at this giant floating eyeball.
$19 hits.
Gallagher.
14, 7 and 7.
Second attack.
That hits. $15, 8 and 8.
And that's my turn.
Now it is the Eye Stalker. The Eye Stalker is going to adjust its vision downwards with Prissa kind of rolling on top of its head.
Ah!
Abby, thank you for the follow. And now that its vision is locked in the downwards area where the two of you are, Prissa, you're kind of on top of its head, so you're good. Yeah, it's going to... Wait a second. No, that's next turn. Okay, cool.
Add 2 more damage because I took off the +1 to hit damage.
All right, so 1 more damage to hit, 1 more damage to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Cool. So, it is going to start targeting people with its attack. Left to right, Storm, Prissa, Conoroth, you don't get hit because you're in the eye beam.
Oh, yes.
So Storm, I need a wisdom save. Prissa, I need a wisdom save. Storm, you are successful. Prissa, you fall asleep immediately.
Oh no.
On
You're just
top of this thing.
on top of its head, you are asleep.
It wasn't a magical effect, right? She didn't have advantage.
It
No,
is.
no, I did have it.
It is a
magical, so
magic-like effect. Does your thing say spells or magic-like effect, Prissa?
It's a good question. I think it says magic. Gnome cunning. Yeah, against magic.
Against magic. I'll allow the advantage, so you get that reroll from Jimmy, if he chooses.
Yeah, go for it, Prissa.
Thank you.
You're good. You do not fall asleep.
Ooh.
Ace, your turn. With your insane passive, you do notice each time this creature gets hit, Jimmy, winces, he's feverish, he's sweating, and his nose is bleeding profusely.
I am... Need to save Jimmy. I'm gonna cast Polymorph on Jimmy and turn him into a giant ape.
Okay. Another giant ape.
Man, this episode is just bananas.
Ooh! Boo this man!
Hey, at least she's not going ape on it.
I hate you.
Ugh!
Yeah.
It's all monkey business.
Dang it, you took my line.
All right, so let me give this to Jimmy now. Jimmy, you are now an ape. Ooh.
This is now officially guerrilla warfare.
I hate you all so much. That's...
I do too.
All right. The ceiling falls, everyone dies. Ace, bonus action.
I'm gonna do healing word first level on Prissa.
You can't, you used the leveled spell already.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Also-
I'm good.
Already. Prissa, your turn. You felt a little sleepy there.
Oh shoot, ready? I didn't realize it was gonna be my turn already. Yeah, so I'm still hanging on for dear life. Oh man, what can I do to tear this thing off?
You can try
Other
to
than
oppose
shout.
athletics.
Yeah, well, first of all, Chris is gonna say, "Get the hood off!" And then she's going to try to do it herself,
Why?
since she has been the only one attempting it.
Go for it.
Yeah, oppose athletics.
Advantage, so
Oh, come on!
Jimmy already used this reaction. It can feasibly roll lower than you. It can.
It can roll
That's-
lower than a 0?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
See. Might as well.
Natural 2 minus 4.
Oh my god.
It has a really low strength score. But Prissa, you hold on to the hood, and as you're starting to lift with all of your might, your little tiny muscles just boop, outwards as you rip the hood off, and you see these 2 tiny little tentacles, kind of like claws, that are grabbing at it. And as soon as that is removed, you see that this creature is actually upside down, and its face goes from a smile to a frown, which now looks like a smile because it's upside down, and it immediately becomes stunned.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Conoroth,
Does it stun mean that it's auto crit?
the eye is still active, but it is stunned. Yeah.
5, 10, 15. This is auto crit, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
All right, hold on. I will do this so it automatically calculates it. So,
as long as you hit, it still has an AC. You just have advantage.
yep, advantage and yeah, that's
Yeah.
auto.
Does that double the crit?
It
Nope.
doubles all damage dice.
I set the crit range to 1. So
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
automatically calculates it for us.
So go ahead, roll it.
And then, boop, boop.
All right, so that is 11 plus 11, 22. 11 and 11, Jimmy. It's only the 8 form that takes the 11, though.
And then, second strike.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
And then,
One
bonus
second,
action.
1 second, we have to use math. 10, 25, 31. 31 halved is 16 and 16, Jimmy. 2, 4.
And then, bonus action, final strike.
Go for it.
You rolled 3 crits in a row.
He has to. Every attack crits.
Yeah,
That's
No, but naturally.
No, he didn't.
I
He
set the range to
changed the
1.
range so it always crits, so he doesn't have to manually do
okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was getting excited.
it. So 14 plus 20 is 34, is 17, 17. It's looking really rough now.
Yeah. That'll. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to re-enable the belt. So add
3 more points of damage for each hit.
4 to each hit.
4, 8, 12. 6 and 6, Jimmy.
Jeez, look at all that health that ape has.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't want Jimmy going down, so.
All right, then Yurik.
Jimmy.
No, it's Yurik. You skipped Yurik.
Yurik.
Let's see how. Yeah, it's still going. But I guess you can't get crit on a spell, can? Or yes, you can. Actually.
Yeah, any hit
Oh.
is a crit.
Yeah,
It cannot
so-
dodge either. Strength
You are
and
tentacled.
And that
dex
is even
saves
with,
are fails.
Yeah, even with disadvantage.
No, the creature doesn't roll dex or strength saves. It fails.
No, I mean if I have disadvantage on my attacks.
It's just a normal hit then. But it still crits if you do hit. You just don't have advantage to hit them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray then.
All right, 3 attacks, normal attacks.
And I'll cast it at 4th level. So I get
4 attacks. 5 attacks?
yeah, 5 attacks.
5 attacks. Go for it.
All right. Ugh, I have so much things to scroll through. Okay.
That hits. 10 misses. 27 hits. 22 hits. 21 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. You have to double all damage dice, so roll an additional 8d6. Or sorry, not 8d6. 66, yeah, since the first one already did it. And I'm just gonna get a fucking calculator. So 12 plus 8 plus 5 plus 4 plus 28 is 57. So 58 halved is
29.
26.
29. 29. Yeah. Yes, 29. So 29, 29. Oh, it's just barely still standing. It is bloodied. It is mutilated. It is rough.
It is butt naked now.
All done?
Yeah. I'll use my bonus action, Second Wind. Why not?
Sure.
And that's my turn.
Jimmy.
If I roll a 2, something interesting happens. Nope. All right, I punch it.
23 hits. You have advantage. It's stunned.
Yep. So
Jimmy,
20.
how do you want to do this?
Like a feral ape, I just rip and tear at the tendrils on this thing.
So, as you all are battling with this creature, Ace turns Jimmy into this magnificent ape, who then looks at his hands, looks at the creature, and just start pounding, grabbing, ripping, gouging into the eye and tearing it to shreds and pieces, like the most feral creature you have ever seen existed.
In slow motion.
In slow motion, that is correct.
For the record, too, Prissa's still on top of it, so she's screaming out in terror now,
You're
too,
probably
as
thrown
it's getting
off. You're probably thrown off. Or you just yeet off, one or the other. But as the ape
Right
is
into the
ripping
pool.
and tearing into it, grabbing it and pulling it to shreds, you do take 11 points of damage in your form as the ape before you actually kill and completely mutilate the beholder. Oof.
Whew. It's like it was designed for a party.
That was a fight.
Shh, don't tell them my secret.
Hey. We had like a hand tied behind her back. Jimmy didn't have any of this stuff.
Oh, Dorsey
I
raises a finger. There's more in the lake.
Prissa will go take a look.
All right.
Yeah.
You and Conoroth both go over to the water, looking inside.
What do we see?
Roll me perception checks.
Normal.
Am I still slow, Jera?
The effect ends after a minute. So you're in slow motion right now. Both of you see nothing.
I don't see what you're talking about, Dorson.
Oh, are we gonna keep going on though, or?
I don't think we can fight one more of these things right now.
Dorson, you look. And I'm gonna push Dorson towards the water a little bit.
Can
Dorzen,
you say that again?
he said you look.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't see shit.
You look into the waters, Dorzen,
Mhm.
and yeah, like 40, 60 feet down, you see tiny little stalks of eyes swirling through the water. They're right there.
Yeah, it's like a mile down or something.
By the way, those of you with a 20 passive or higher, you do see that Conoroth has a new mark on his arm.
What the fuck is that?
I'm trying to find the eyeballs you mentioned. That's what I'm looking
No,
for.
I grab
No.
arm and look
I
at
think
this. I assume infernal-looking tattoo. That's me.
Yes.
Jimmy's
did you get
thirsty.
that?
He's gonna start drinking.
Wait, Canaroth, when did you get a tattoo?
Do you drink the water here, Jimmy, or your own?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The ape is gonna start taking mouthfuls of water.
No, Jimmy, no. If there's bad stuff in there, no, stop.
He nudges Prissa away and keeps drinking. Like he's exhausted.
Wherever Yurik sent me, I made a deal with something.
Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry about that.
So Yurik, where did you send him?
Just away. Looked like he was
Where?
gonna start attacking doors, and I don't.
Do we recognize this symbol?
Somewhere
Roll a
else.
religion check.
Ooh, that's not good.
May
for
I-
me.
Everybody
one
roll a
is-
religion check on this one.
No.
Even me?
Yeah, not the ape. Conoroth, no, you wouldn't have the opportunity, unfortunately. You are literally the only person in this party who couldn't justifiably know that. Prissa, Dorzen, that is the symbol of Asmodeus, the Lord of the Nine
I
Hells.
knew it!
Alright, Prissa's going to go up to Canaroth and kind of motion him to kneel, get to her level.
Yes, Prissa.
And then she's going to slap him.
Roll to hit.
No. Under this circumstance, I'm allowing it. She just slaps the shit out of you. It doesn't hurt. You just, it stings.
It deals with interdimensional demons! Or devils.
Well,
Like,
you just dealt with a demon upstairs, so.
You banished me to the bottom layer of the 9 hells.
How did you even send him that?
I must have
So
felt
you,
inspired. I don't know. Sorry. I've...
also, Jimmy, stop it! Stop drinking that water.
Heal up.
Yeah.
I don't suppose the floating eyeball has pockets we can rifle through, do they?
No, but it does have that hood that you could rip off and look and see if there's anything else there.
That is a very good idea. Hey, Jimmy, magic hat.
I'll go ahead and stop.
So,
Stop
stop
concentrating.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimmy, you are now Jimmy.
Sweet.
and
And
the
Dorson
calm
pointed at a
emotions
magic
effect.
item for you to look at.
Calm emotions is over as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now everyone can freak out.
I don't feel the
So-
pain anymore. That's good.
Counteroff, what exactly was the deal you made?
For power to help stop him.
And the terms?
A few favors.
What kind of favors? Dorson just gets into his face because he knows the art of the deal.
3 favors to be redeemed at any time.
What were the stipulations you made?
Yeah, you made sure that you had it so like you time and place, like not to interrupt, not to hurt any innocents or anything like that, right? You were very specific about this sort of thing.
Silence!
Chris is gonna slap him again.
Dorson's gonna freaking slap him on the back of the head.
Yeah. Probably at this point, Prissy, your hand is hurting from hitting him.
Just remember, you're slapping him in his wolf form.
Yeah, he's tough. But anyways.
Yeah, and I do no damage.
Even without this headband, I know not to do that.
Ace is gonna start
Well, you were
ritual
born
casting.
back.
What were you
Leland's
saying,
tiny-
Ace?
Ace is gonna. I start casting ritual casting. Lehman's tiny hut, so we have a safe place to
Very well.
lick our wounds.
So, Jimmy, since you are the one who's least active with everything and you're no longer ape form, you do see that yellow hood that it was wearing.
I gotta go get my shit before I start messing with it. But yeah, I'll come back and take a look.
Okay. Do you identify it?
Ritually, in 10 minutes? Yeah. I
Okay.
imagine we're not, leaving this place.
I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing then. While he does
Okay.
that.
Cool.
Prissa will also like go a little bit. She'll go more towards the entrance. Oh, why is it lagging? Towards the entrance of the hallway to do tiny hut, and hopefully the hut will reach the ceiling. And she'll disguise the hut kind of like it's the passageway beyond, if that's possible.
So the only passageway beyond is the water.
Yeah.
So you go up to the water?
No. I go up to like right. Sorry. Roll20 is lagging a lot right now for some reason.
Okay.
Go up to where like we walked in, kind of.
Yeah, this
entrance,
way.
Like
All the way up there.
to not the entirely north, just the north entrance of the room.
Yeah.
So I can't mark anything. It's lagging that badly. I
Okay.
can see
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm following along.
And that's where I put the tiny hut, and then I try to make it look like it's probably badly done because it's a tiny hut, but it looks like the passage beyond where like probably like a badly doodled.
You will have to be in there the whole time.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's tiny hut.
Jimmy, I'm going to whisper to you what this thing does.
Thanks for the healing.
You're welcome.
We can, catch our breath now, right?
So yeah, everyone heals 18 hit points.
Do you think there's any more of those things down here?
Possibly. Based on what Dorson said.
As soon as Ace is done ritually casting, he is going to pray like he's never prayed light before to Ayun, and profusely apologizing for the deception that they played in getting in here and the lies.
Okay.
But we told the truth in the
begging
end,
for-
so
Just begging for forgiveness for.
Alrighty.
Full truth.
I want
That's
to
why I
roll
didn't-
a religion check on the name that it said. Bow down to Hastur.
Go for it.
So
yeah, I was gonna ask about that
23.
too, as if I would know anything.
can I do guidance?
Yeah, you can always guide yourself.
Yep.
What do we know of this Asmodeus?
27 on the religion check.
Kind of curious on its tenants.
Was anybody else going to use religions?
I want to, but I'm having trouble. As
Yeah,
Sure,
I
let
think
me try.
I think that's your end because everything else seems to be moving quite fine.
it's going. It's just going like a little.
Sure.
Like I said, laggy. So you said religion.
Yes.
Yeah. So the name that the beholder mentioned. Oh.
Prissa, you have no idea. Sir Uric, your time spent with Pike when she was bringing you under her wing to teach you more one-on-one the ways of Sarenrae and really express not just the base values of the tenets, but the application of them now that you are slowly building in your abilities like she was once upon a time ago. She did speak of an entity by the name of Hastur. Hastur. It is a creature that was corrupted by the beasts of the abyss from being sent there long ago. And over hundreds, thousands of years, it's not really sure how time moves in the abyss. Nobody spends time there. It slowly adapted into surviving in this domain until it raised through the power scalings of the abyssal creatures to that of a Beyonder, a creature that is so magnificent in scale and horrific in action that it is on par with the power of gods, though they are all stuck in the abyss. It is one of the purposes of the Nine Hells to exist, to be sure that the things from the abyss never touch the material plane. That is the only reason the Nine Hells is allowed to do what they do. It's because they are the only creatures with enough hatred and enough malice to fight against the abyss on their own terms.
See.
It is a
Yeah.
Beyonder. It is a terrifying entity.
Right. I'll just relay that information as I sort of remember it.
Would I know anything about Asmodeus at all?
You? No. Why would you?
Yeah, I don't know.
He doesn't bother you.
Well, he's my business now.
Yeah, you might want to find out.
Yeah. I would ask, like, after. Good.
No, go ahead. I was coughing.
I would say that given that Asmodeus is he is widely known enough, like, he like literally kind of the devil sort of thing, right?
Only by individuals who have studied to understand the outer world's realms or studied religion for the purposes of guidance through the prime deities. It's not one of those things like everybody knows who he is. It's one of those things like every scholarly person who cares to know about anything about that area knows about it.
Well, then may I roll a religion check to know how much I've studied about Asmodeus?
Sure.
Mitch told us a little.
Mitch did tell you a little.
Yeah, we signed a contract binding to that sort of thing.
Yeah. It wasn't exactly Asmodeus, though. You do know that Mitch has an affiliation with Asmodeus. You also know that he is one of the betrayer gods, technically, though he was not active in the betrayal. He was more profiteering off of the betrayal.
So he's basically not so much he's classified as such. He's just not actually a
Yeah,
betrayer
he
god.
didn't seek to destroy Tal'Dorei. In fact, he simply seeks to empower himself and his armies by corrupting people of Tal'Dorei. He doesn't want
I know.
Tal'Dorei to end. He doesn't want the other betrayer gods to come to power, because the other betrayer gods are the only ones powerful enough and brazen enough to challenge him. Whereas the prime deities know that he serves a purpose and respects that and allows him to do what he does.
All right, well, Prissa's going to relay all that stuff to Kanaroth.
Mhm.
And then once she's finished with the explanation, slap him one more time and say, and that's who you've just made a deal with.
All things considered, it could have been worse.
Prissa, you would know his domains is trickery and blood.
Fitting for a blood hunter.
Fitting for a deal.
Kanaroth, just don't let this corrupt you, okay?
I would not.
You say that now,
Mhm.
but it might be harder than you think.
So, Jimmy, did you get my message?
Yep.
Okay.
All things considered, it is a small price to pay to save Exandria.
I don't
We
I
don't
don't
know
want to
that yet.
Kanaroth, I don't want to lose another friend.
You will not.
I'm going to hold you to that.
So, as you're all standing here, or sitting, beginning your short rest? Short rest?
Rest.
Yeah. Hey, could we say that, like, would the, if tiny huts were close enough together, could there be, like, a Venn diagram portion?
Yeah.
where we can-
There is an overlap, and you can both choose to allow sound to pass through at any point in time.
I say we take a long rest.
You mean attempt?
We don't
Well,
have time
attempt.
for a long rest, unfortunately.
We don't. We gotta find these things.
Well,
we-
we don't have the resources to find them. Then we
We-
need to rest in order to get those resources back.
Unfortunately,
My feet work. Do yours?
I was just I agree that maybe we went low on time and we're down resources, but we should try to do this and then get as much as we can done. If there's more trouble, we can and will run away.
Oh, and don't worry about finding it.
Who said that?
On top of Conaroth's shoulder, an imp appears
God,
with a
freaking-
poof of smoke.
Who are you?
I'm part of the deal.
See,
What's your name?
This is why you make.
That's a very rude question to ask.
Yeah, doesn't change what I'm asking. What's your name?
You may call
Or
me
what do you?
You may call me Blip.
Okay, Blip. How are you part of the deal?
Oh, well, you require the power to stop some horrific horror or something like that. Boss man told me where it is.
So, you know what we're looking for.
I know what boss man told me to give to him, well, to show him where it is. And until I show you that, I'm gonna be stuck with you.
Oh boy.
Achievement unlocked. Warlock discovered.
I don't even have the charisma for Warlock.
No, you don't.
No, because normally when you multiclass on the Warlock, it's because, you have the charisma, the self, whatever, to
Yeah, you're sexy enough.
withstand things. But
No,
no,
it's
now...
because you're sexy enough that Asmodeus wants to keep you around. That's all it is.
Well, I mean, now Asmodeus has a puppy, kind of.
Oh gosh.
Vanished. Why'd it have to be Ganaroth?
Yes. So yeah. Nice to meet you all. My name's Blip. Looks over at the husk of the beholder. Oh, hey, you killed one of those things. You guys are pretty badass. Cool.
Yeah, quick question too.
Sure.
Dorzan was saying that there's small ones, like really small looking ones that look like just eyes in the pool. Do you know what those are?
Celatites.
Wait, there's
Um,
more of those?
What, cellulites? Oh yeah, there's like millions, billions, something like that. I don't know which number's bigger.
They're like
Um,
baby versions of that thing?
Well, yeah, they have to start somewhere.
Ouch. Go get me one.
Jimmy, really?
Ting, 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 ting.
He went through this fight. He's unscathed. He still
Yeah.
has max hit points. I'm sure
It's
he
still
can.
Yeah,
a robot going in water.
Oh, he's waterproof by now.
Puts one in a jar.
All right.
Oh my god. Are they especially dangerous, or are they just really
Oh,
small?
they're
and-
incredibly dangerous when they grow up.
But as their small selves, what do they do? Do you know?
Swim.
And that's it?
I mean, I assume they eat.
Are their eyes working yet?
Yeah, they see fine.
No, the little rays of magic.
Oh, they only have one eye.
Can that eye shoot a ray of magic?
If it tried hard enough, maybe.
I guess that's probably a good question to ask you for a moral dilemma. If those things count as baby beholder things, and someone were to go up and fireball them, would that be a bad thing?
I don't consider that bad at all.
You're also a devil.
Excuse me? You're a fae. Look at the kettle calling the pot black. Wait, is that how that works?
So where is the item? Or the
Oh, I'll show you where it is. You ready to start going out?
Is it in here or outside?
That way. It points to the water.
I guess I don't know if you would know this, but do you know anything about someone named Oolong May?
You know, I'm here to help him. And that's it.
It is. She does plan on heading back there.
Yeah, and I don't care.
Well, maybe
My
maybe
job
a-
is to get you power. You get power, I get paid, then I'm out.
You should let him know. She's said finally freedom when given a passage coin.
Oh, wow, that's so interesting.
Well, I mean, that's a leverage you might have to gain favor with your boss man if you tell us what you.
And I may
Yeah.
tell him about that.
May get
Maybe.
paid more.
Maybe.
All right,
And maybe.
short rest, then we move.
Sure, sure, sure.
How about we stop making deals with devils and demons for a moment and just...
Oh, if you're interested in making deals, I'm totally open to it.
I wasn't talking to you.
What sort of deals do you have?
No!
What do you want? Do you want power?
Brissa?
Do you want to be filthy rich? Do you want the curliest, most beautiful hair a gnome has ever experienced before in its life?
As tempting as that all is, you haven't caught my interest.
That's fine. We can figure out a deal. Usually people come to us and be like, hey, I want this. And we go, sure, what are you giving me? And then we take it, you know? It's kind of like what Dum Dum did, and he just knocks on your head.
Yes, I know. That's why I was a bit upset with him.
Yeah.
Still am.
Was that your first time in hell? He, looks you, inches away from your face, Conoroth.
Yes, and he sent me there, and I point to Yurik.
Wow, you're a really shitty friend.
Well,
I mean, I have a lot of enemies, and I would never send them to Asmodeus. That dude's fucking terrifying.
I've never met him, so I don't know I'll just take your
dude.
word for it.
You know, my cousin, Jeffy, we call him Jeffy. He saw Asmodeus one time, literally shit a brick. Like a literal brick.
That seems painful.
I bet it was.
Like, did he eat a brick, or did he just did Asmodeus curse him to poop out that brick?
I think Asmodeus cursed him. I mean, who goes around eating bricks?
I didn't even flinch.
That's a fascinating
If you
magic
didn't
that I
flinch,
may
you're
want to
an
learn.
idiot.
But
You should fear people like that. You know, fear is a good instinct. Fear keeps people alive. Like me, I'm afraid of everything. You guys, you killed this thing, I'm terrified of you.
Insight.
Go for it.
as you should be,
That's
because
funny.
He's terrified of you all.
well, that's good, because if you did intend to betray us in any way, I would think of the most gruesome way for me to end you.
Oh, trust me, we've done worse.
So if
Well-
he betrays his contract in any way, he's going to become astral dust.
Oh, that's.
Oh, we actually did away with that.
Oh.
Now it's lemur
Oh.
soup.
Ooh,
Ah.
Yeah.
something for the others to feed on.
Well, I'll be sure to try to think of a way, something that's worse than that to do to you if you betray us.
Do you want suggestions? I'll trade you.
He could put his face on the back of a pig's ass.
How about you try to do the opposite?
What?
I'm assuming. I'm. By the way, out of character too. I'm assuming like this is the conversation going on during the short.
Absolutely,
rest.
yeah. You
Yeah,
guys
okay.
are short resting. You will successfully short rest.
Before we get to that point, Jero, is the item that you gave me information on, does that require attunement?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I'm going to share this before we get too deep in this conversation in case anybody wants to wear this as we press forward, because it will take a short rest to attune to it. Jimmy's going to share the hooded item details with the group. So just to kind of expedite things, Jero, if you don't mind, I don't intend on keeping anything secret.
Sure.
Let me link it here.
And it is called the Yellow Hood.
Yes, I will explain the properties in character, but for sake of not, yeah, we'll just do this. There you go. Where is it?
It is
By
an
the way, just
item
so-
that rewards you for low wisdom.
Quick question too. I'm assuming.
What?
I'm trying to remember
High
the
wisdom.
Yeah, high
greatest archaeologist. Did he come with us down here?
Nathan Gale? No.
Okay, and I'm assuming our guide, as soon as fighting started, he just dipped out.
Yeah, he noped.
Okay.
He noped hard.
Okay.
Their wisdom has to be less than yours.
Yeah, if there would wait. Oh yeah, it rewards you for high wisdom.
There.
So that's a year.
Potentially.
Well, I mean, it could also be Prissa.
Potentially. It could be
Is it
any of you,
Jimmy?
really.
Jimmy,
Interesting. I
got the
kind of like
best
it.
wisdom.
Ire.
Yeah, and you have to be attuned to it, right?
Yeah, it does require attunement.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess since we're attuning and unattuning stuff, can I currently just? Well, I guess. Yeah, for now I'll
Well-
unattune the Pearl of Power since it's out of uses at the moment,
Yeah.
and attune the Boots of Speed I have.
Cool.
Garzin's gonna take off his horseshoes so he can swim.
Anyone?
would- Definitely want to put a chip in the pot for that hood.
I'm.
Yes,
Either way,
Ace?
you're right. I'll let you decide. Ace is kind of eyeing it too, but
Yeah. So it's between Yurik and Ace. If you guys want to make it fair, we can roll for it. Or you can role play to see who deserves it better.
By the way, can I ask Ace, does he do anything during the short rest?
Like play a musical instrument, perhaps?
I don't want to lead that. I'm just asking.
yeah, he will. I'm just trying to figure out this.
Oh,
Yeah.
By the way, Blip, would you happen to know a Charles or Charlie?
Charlie! yeah. That's my my cousin-in-law.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you know about him?
Pretty chill dude. He's raising in the ranks. You should be happy to know that. Are you his friend or something?
Not particularly. I've heard of him though.
How?
Do you want to make a deal?
Yeah, always.
I'm smacking Prissa's mouth closed. No deals.
But he's asking me for this information this time.
Yeah.
So I'm in the position of power, right? That's how this works.
Sure, totally.
Set terms.
Let's not do anything like that.
Well, hey,
at all.
don't be discouraging if she wants to be adventurous, you know?
Well, it's not just that. I figure that if I know how these deals work, then I can, if it ever comes up in the future, I can use that to my advantage.
Prissa, knowing how to deal doesn't mean you are in a good position to deal.
You know, I think you'll do a great job if you make a deal.
Thank you.
And you know that saying, Prissa? Curiosity burned the witch.
What?
Actually, I think that was the humans that burned witches here.
Well,
If we're being historically accurate.
this is a saying.
Oh.
By the way, if we are being historically accurate, can I do a history check to see which church that is doing the burning?
Sure. I can tell you right now it's not Sarenrae. It is not Sarenrae.
Bahamut burned by dragonfire.
Nah, well, maybe. I don't. Evil witches, definitely evil witches.
Sure, but continue. You know, don't worry about the Mino fuddy-dud, though. If you want to make a deal, just talk to me. You know, I'm a nice guy. Look at this smile.
And I'll be acting as her attorney to make sure nothing gets screwed over.
Oh, he owns you. Understood.
Wow.
And Yurik, I'm assuming your wisdom's probably this is out of character.
Out
I'm
of character,
assuming-
don't answer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's metagaming.
Yep.
He is, in fact, a cleric.
Yeah. So I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it.
All right. Well, you can have my gauntlets of ogre power if you want, or if anyone else wants it.
What are you? What are you crazy?
I can make good use of it too, but I think so you could probably be better off in your hands.
Well, yes, I suspect it might be, and while these gauntlets have served me well, they've grown a bit redundant. So,
How are they redundant?
well, I usually don't attack in melee with like a weapon attack. It does help my strength saves and athletics, though, but it's
If you need, I can always move the enchantment for you too. I have a fork and a knife that are currently unoccupied.
Not quite sure what you mean by that.
Oh, this spoon, it's amazing.
It's a
You can always have hot soup.
Are you
I'll
joking
allow it.
now, or-
I'll allow it. The spoon.
No,
just-
I'm like Jimmy. Like you know this. Jimmy can move enchantment from one item to another.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, he's never lied to you. He's not. Happy.
No, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but I'd still need to attune to it though, right? So
What do you even have attuned?
I have a ring of protection, a cloak of protection, and the gauntlets of ogre power.
I don't think. Wait a minute. You have a 25 AC. You don't need that cape.
It's a hood.
Yeah.
The hood doesn't add anything to your AC. It just gives you
Yeah,
telepathy.
but he doesn't need to get out of dodge.
Yeah, but he gets telepathy.
And
And I can use it
disadvantage them
to-
on saving throws. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he casts a lot of spells that have a lot of saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
So does Prissa.
Yeah, but
that's
your
why I said-
wisdom is lower than...
Anyone.
That's true.
Well, no, not anyone.
anyone.
No, Jimmy.
I think I've got like the second highest, or I don't know. I don't know
Maybe.
how high.
You guys all have relative wisdom
Kind of.
I think
with
Ace
an
and-
outlier,
Yeah, I think Ace and Yurk probably have the highest.
probably.
Smart
My
enough.
Well,
AC is going
speculation.
to-
Well,
my AC. No, I mean my wisdom is going to max out at next level. So. Just saying.
That was just, yeah.
Yeah. But
Oh,
anyways,
That ability is really good with him.
are you attuning to the hood, Sir Yurik?
Yes, I am.
Perfect.
I kind of don't like how you said perfect, because now I think it's cursed.
I mean, a beholder was wearing it.
If I could have it, if
Jimmy,
Jimmy
already
could,
handled it. If it's cursed, Jimmy's got the curse.
if I could have Jimmy make it or switch the enchantment over to maybe a belt, maybe.
I can do that. It'll just take time. It'll be like our next long rest. I can start working on it.
Damn it, roll 20.
All right.
Sir Yurik, that was meant to be only for you, not everybody.
I will not read it,
Oh.
whatever it is.
Yeah, everybody's already reading it. Not you, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, none of you know that.
Okay.
Hmm.
That explains a lot. I thought that was just a beholder.
No. So yeah, Sir Yurik, you are cursed as soon as you attune to it, which you are attuned now. So now you have to conceal your face at all times. Your eyes can show, but you're concealing your face.
Right. Well, I still have a helmet with a
Face guard.
face guard.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah, totally. It's just that as soon as somebody sees your face, you are stunned.
So it's kind of like the Kakashi thing, where like you take the helmet off, but he's got a hood. You take the hood off, he's still trying to conceal it.
Yeah.
Behind the mask is another mask.
So I know. Yeah, I know.
It's gonna
this
suck
in-game
if you ever
knowledge.
get married.
Jero, this means I can practice on
Wait, so
What'd you say, Jimmy?
I can practice on decursing items now, right?
Well, Sir Yurik, you don't know that you're cursed. You now feel self-conscious about showing your face, which is the first time in your life.
All right.
And you kind of just like you pull your helmet and you put the face guard on and just sit there.
Yurik, how does it fit?
It's good.
That's good. I just had a thought though. If what Jimmy said about that hood is true, and you're telepathic, and you also have the hood, helmet to comprehend languages, do you think you could contact those things down there and tell them not to harm us, or we'll kill them?
Well, I can. Well, I don't know if I contact them, then assuming they don't already know that we're here, all of them at least, then they will know.
Wait, side note too.
I'm a bit hesitant to reach out, so to speak.
I
And also
understand.
you don't need comprehend languages with telepathy. You just understand the actual meaning behind their words.
Well, anyways, before we go down there, and Prissa will begin a ritual for water breathing on everyone, except Blip.
Sure.
Nah, I'm kidding. She'll include Blip if he's.
No. Sir Yurik, just to make sure you understand how it works, you have to mentally connect to somebody. It's not an action, but you focus on one individual, and then you can telepathically communicate back and forth.
Okay. Just to be clear on if I use that bombard ability, is that a standard action or? Bonus
When
action?
you make telepathic contact with a creature and its wisdom score is less than yours, I'm going to say that it's probably going to be I'm going to say it's a bonus action to telepathically communicate with somebody.
Right, nice.
So bonus action connect, and then you bombard them.
Okay.
It's kind of like an altered helmet of telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Over the short rest, can I draw what Asmodeus looked like?
You can certainly try. Ace, what were you saying?
yeah, and then just during the short rest, he's doing the Song of Rest just in case anyone needs to get back up to
What's your die for Song of Rest right now? D8? D10?
D10.
All right, everybody heals an additional D10 as long as you spend any amount of hit die. But yeah, Conaroth, roll your painter supplies.
I don't have those.
Okay. You draw a figure and you go, this is red. When you're not proficient in drawing, it just looks bad.
What happened to the ghosts?
Oh, they're still chilling.
Are they still mouthing the whole like hide?
You don't see any of them.
Well, technically, I wouldn't see them either. I saw them because Jimmy gave me see invisibility.
Yeah,
That's still on.
and that's probably ended by now, so none of you see them, but they're probably still there.
Okay.
But anyways, as you all prepare yourselves for the next stretch of what's going to transpire, Prissa, you put water breathing on everybody so you can all swim through the water more easily. People have moved around their attunement slots to different items that they need. I think this is a great place for us to end tonight's session. No break this time, but I think yeah, it was better to just power through the fight than to cut it off halfway.
Yeah.
But players, thank you for
Yeah.
playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. I hope everybody had a good time. See you around.